Hey everyone.
Everyone. Oh, let's give it a couple of minutes. All right, I think we can start. If more people will join, we'll be here. So hello, great to see you. Welcome to our Tuesday session of Live with Smartphone, your weekly space to ask questions, share wins, and discover workflows that help your business grow. I am Vladdy from Smartphone Sales, and I'll be your host today. Joining me are Valentina, our affiliate manager, Cosmin and Adrian from our support team, and Grace, our social media expert. Thank you for being here. We're really excited for today's session. If you're joining in Zoom, you can drop your questions in the chat or simply raise your hand if you'd like to speak with us directly. And if you'd like to get the recording of this meeting and automatic reminders for future sessions, you only need to register once. We'll post the link for future sessions on our channels and on this chat. So every week we go live for 30 minutes to connect with you, our clients, prospects, and industry friends. This is your time to ask questions about the product and its functionality, see how others are using smartphone in their workflow, and also share feedback that helps shape where we go next. Our goal to help you scale smarter 1 week at a time. The format is simple. We'll kick off with a quick highlight, a feature or an important update we think will help you get more out of smartphone, and then we'll open the floor to your questions live right here. Today's quick highlight is all about working faster right from your browser, our web app dialer, and the Chrome extension. I will be demoing to you guys the dialers and show you how they give you a full smartphone experience in the browser. With those, you can place calls and receive calls, send text and MMS, as well as check voicemails, search for contacts, and add notes to your calls for data management and dispositions as well, or statuses, and everything without installing anything. It's great for remote teams and reps who work across multiple devices. With the Chrome extension, every phone number you see online becomes actionable. You can click to call on pages that have the phone number field, and this includes your CRM or any other web page. Choose the right caller ID and keep everything logged automatically so you can analyze the performance of your agents and of your team. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen in a second here and show you guys exactly what we mean by having the extension installed. The extension can be installed for free directly from the dashboard of smartphone. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Let me know if it's visible, please. Should be up. All right. So this is the dashboard, the home screen of smartphone. And at the very bottom of it, on the right side, you are going to have the click to call Chrome extension hyperlink. Once you click on it, it opens up on a different page with the Chrome Web Store. I'm simply going to remove my extension just so we can go through the process of installing it together. Once I click add to Chrome, it asks me if I want to add the extension. Once I confirm, it is going to install it in the background, let's say. Once it's installed, I go to the upper right, preferably, and what we advise is to also pin the extension so we can have it just one click away instead of clicking twice underneath the extensions and then on the actual dialer. And once I click it, I will be able to sign in. I can sign in either with the smartphone credentials or with the CRM. I'm going to use Podio for this sign in. And once I click on the CRM, the account has been logged in. So if I click now, I will be able to choose from one of my organizations. I'm going to go with this one, and then I can X out all of the pages, and the Chrome extension will be available for me to make and receive calls and texts. Moving forward, I will also show you guys the web app or the web dialer, the one on our website only. So both of those dialers, as well as the mobile app, have a very similar interface in the sense that they have this dialer section where you choose the phone number, and then you search for the name of a contact that you've either synced from a CRM or uploaded via Excel spreadsheets if you're not using any CRM systems. And if you search for their name, they will show up just as Peter does here. Once you click the name, you'll be able to call, text, or do a video call. If I do this on my extension as well, you will see that the same thing will happen. And I can also send a text message or initiate a video call or a regular one. Keep in mind, please, that the caller ID selected at the bottom of the dialer will be the one that initiates the call or sends out the message. So whenever you make calls with the click to call functionality, the extension will be the one that does that. And when you do calls from our website dialer, the caller ID selected here will be the one. And same thing on the mobile app, depending on what number you have selected, that's going to be the one that initiates your communications. Besides the dialer section that we've been over, we also have the recent calls part where you can see prior interactions via voice calls with your contacts and leads. This allows you to identify any call statuses or dispositions. And you also have some actions that you can use here. You can redial, send a follow-up text message, initiate a video conference, or rename the contact. And this will also be available on both the mobile app as well as the extension. Then the inbox extension, the Chrome extension and the mobile app will have the inbox incorporated directly, will have it embedded or built into them because they live independently from the actual website. As the web dialer has its inbox on the left side menu here. So you will be able to read your messages as well as listen to your voicemails from here, and then perform a follow-up. The extension, on the other hand, will have the texts here and the voicemails here, so you can browse in between. You won't have, the visual display is limited, let's say, under the extension and under the mobile app, so you're gonna have these three lines that allows you to navigate between the voicemail inbox and the texting one. And when I open up a text message, you will see that I text back and forth with James here. My text will be on the right and my contacts on the left, just as on any other messaging app. And same thing under the inbox on the website. And of course, on the mobile app as well, which, by the way, looks exactly like the Chrome extension. It has these 4 tabs and an additional contacts one. And the settings section will assist you in managing your input and output audio devices, as well as toggling yourself available or unavailable. So all the dialers, including the app, will have this toggle. So the one for the web app is right here. Extension has it under settings, as well as the mobile app. And if you are unavailable on any of these dialers, whenever a call comes in, they will not ring. This is a feature designed for timeframes when you are unavailable to pick up phone calls, when you're maybe in a meeting or on PTO, for example. And then you can also change the theme from light to dark, or vice versa. So these are the main dialers that smartphone users utilize on a day-to-day basis. The Chrome extension is the most utilized one in my experience because, again, it enables click to call and click to text. I would love to show you guys how it does that, but I would prefer to meet one-to-one or one-on-one, let's say, on a Zoom call or on a Google Meet call, so we can share screens and go over your specific situations, because the actual feature or functionality differs from CRM to CRM. But what I can show you is how to make a call without clicking to call, and then how it gets logged inside of smartphone. So I'm gonna search for Peter, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call him.
Please leave a message after the beep.
So as I call Peter here, I'm going to connect to his voicemail actually, but I will still have the same menu as I would have if I were on a call. So I can transfer this conversation to a contact or a colleague of mine. I can then mute or unmute myself, use the keypad if my contact has any menu, as well as take notes. and the notes will be tracked in smartphone, and then depending on your CRM connection into your CRM system as well. So let me say that I discussed about Peter's property. And then additionally, under the three dots, you will be able to mark the number as spam, which blocks it for future inbound calls and texts, add it to DNC, which blocks it for future outbound calls and texts, and then view contact into the contact section or rename it. And once you are done with taking notes, once you are done with the call, you can hang up. And once that is done, you can wrap up the notes. Ready to sell December, let's say. And then at the top, you will be able to flag if you had any issues with the call. In my experience, everything went well, so I'm gonna do all good. But if you had any issues such as call dropped unexpectedly or ringing never started or anything like that, we highly advise you to select that, as it assists us in keeping an eye on the stability of the platform and acting accordingly when issues pop up. And once I do all good, this thing will disappear. Below, besides the notes, I'll be able to send an SMS for a follow-up, redial the contact, or initiate a video conference. And then under the actions, I'm going to have the same things as under the three dots I previously had. And so now that I'm done with the notes and everything, I'm simply going to do finalize call and then do follow-up needed to match the notes. And now that I did that, into the bottom left corner, under my name, we have the communication logs section, which takes us to either the call logs, SMS logs, video logs, or AI logs. In my example, I'm going to go to the call logs, and you will see that the top item was created today. It shows you the user that initiated or handled the conversation, the moment it was created at, direction, outcome, status or disposition, from and to numbers, price of that call, duration of that call, as well as the recording on the utmost right. And the notes will be available if you click on any place on that log. It opens up the call details section where you will have, again, the direction, outcome, status, and duration, and also from and to numbers. But additionally, there is also the notes section, and the recording will be embedded on this page. You can download it or simply listen to it. And then because we have Smartphone Pro on this account, we also have the transcription generated by the AI tools, as well as a summary based on the transcriptions, based on the transcript, sorry. So these are, again, pro functionality or pro features that Smartphone provides for better performance tracking as well as data management. Let's also do a text message just so I can show you guys the SMS logs. And then we can dive into your questions in case you have any. So I'm gonna open up James again, and I'm actually going to use an SMS template. These templates, these feature, let's say, can be managed at an admin level. So you can generate templates that include certain fields, such as the name or last name of the contact, property address, or user's first name and last name, to assist you in having, let's say, a smoother experience with texting outbound and a faster way of sending generic messages, not necessarily very personalized, but generic messages for follow-ups or for reminders or anything of that sort. So as you can see, this template that I have says, hi name, I am user first name. So if I attach it, it will simply say, hi James, I'm Vladimir from Smartphone. I'm texting you to invite you on a call. So let's do send. Once I send it out, if I go ahead and close my extension and go under SMS logs, the top item should be the text I just sent. So again, the date is today, from number is mine, and to is the contacts, direction, price, and the content is right here. And it appears as James sent me a reply as well. Let's refresh here, and this is how the inbound text will look like. Again, the date, from and to numbers, content, and direction is inbound. And as you can see, a notification will be displayed next to the inbox on all the dialers, basically extension, web app, as well as the mobile app. So this is what I had prepared for you guys. Now we're eager to answer your questions and help you in making the most out of smartphone. I'm also going to go ahead and drop the links from the sales team in case you want to connect with us for any introductions, demos, or any questions that you may have about how to maximize the value you're getting out of our system. Thank you.
Thank you, Vlad, for the presentation. It was great.
Thank you very much, Valentina.
We have Millie was asking for the link so she can book a one-on-one session. So I've let her know here that we'll share that.
Excellent. So I dropped the links. Actually, I'm sorry. I sent only to the hosts and panelists. Let me do to everyone, and there we go. So the links are on the live chat. You can schedule either a refresher or an introduction depending on your current needs. If you're an existing customer, you can definitely do a refresher. But if you are a new customer looking to understand more about a smartphone, you can go for an introduction with us. We're looking forward to answering any other questions. So if you guys have anything else that you'd like to talk about, we're open to listening. I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to say that we are working on so the top priority project that smartphone is developing currently is the smartphone inbound and outbound AI agents, which will assist you in handling calls in a very efficient and effective way, gathering information about your leads and contacts, and following up from there. So stay tuned about that. We're going to keep you posted on the progress that we're going to have with those functionalities. If you guys are not going to, if you don't have any other questions or if you don't have any other feedback that you want to provide today, we can definitely land this plane, and we'll see you next week. So we're gonna leave the floor open to you for the next 2 minutes. And if you currently have, if you don't have any other questions, then we'll see you next week, guys. Okay, so since the questions have come to an end, we're gonna wrap up this live session. Thank you everybody for attending. Thank you, Cosmin, Valentina, Adrian. Thank you guys for being here today. We'll
Thanks,
see you next
everyone.
week, and yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.